Hello, and welcome to Campus to Community, the Columbia Basin College News Magazine. I'm your host, Dawn Alford, CBC Assistant Director for College Relations. CBC's Business Department has been working overtime to expand its program offerings. In addition to the bachelor's degree in Applied Management, a new program in innovation is creating its own buzz. We'll sit down with Associate Professor Gene Holand to discuss a progressive and innovative program. Did you know that females account for 48% of the workforce? Yet there are still professions that are still considered male or female dominant. Discover an event that shows girls how glamorous the field of manufacturing can be. The co-organizer of GLAM, Keely Gant, will be with us later to discuss how this event opens doors and minds to traditional careers. We'll then take a trip abroad. Renee Mortimore, a dental hygiene student and CBC's first student to participate in a study abroad program, is eager to talk about her 2-week trip to Bolivia. All this and more when we return.
Columbia Basin College is helping you to move ahead. Introducing the Bachelor of Applied Management degree. Take the fast track to your new career by building upon your AA or AAS degree. Learn the skills you need to manage and lead. And you can do it in as little as 2 years with flexible night classes. We're now accepting applications at Columbia Basin College.
It's all laid out for you, so you don't have to do a lot of thinking, chasing classes. It's pretty much set up to where you can just walk in and start finishing your degree.
With more than 20 years of marketing and advertising experience, our first guest is no stranger to the field of business. Associate Professor Gene Holand joins us now to discuss CBC's latest business innovation class. Welcome, Gene.
Thank you.
So, Gene, there's a series of 6 innovation and design classes.
Correct.
Tell us about this series and how the students progress through that.
Well, it all began in 2009, where we developed with a local company, Pay Plus Benefits, an innovation class, starting out with 12 students, if I remember correctly. And that has progressed to today, where we're going to start offering 6 separate courses in a row: Innovation 1, 2, then 3, 4, then 5, 6.
So what are the steps to innovation, and how do the students go from each step?
Well, each step has a different set of rules. And so in the first step, we teach them design thinking and a process developed by a company in Palo Alto, California, a design firm called IDEO. Anyway, it just progresses all the way through to a process that ends in section 6, which is a total use of the entire process with a real company, or a real product, or a redesign of a real product. And so that's the process.
Okay. I understand that your program is swelling with students.
We like I say, we're now up to 36 in there, and we're thinking it's going to expand again as more and more people find out about us. Not just students, but companies. They're sending their employees to us also.
And what are these skills that they are gaining that they'll be able to take back to their future?
Well, you know, it's funny because I was thinking you might ask me that question, so I wrote them down.
Okay.
And what skills are is they're creating, okay, or new and inspiring ideas. They're developing new products, services, business models. They're looking at driving transformative growth within a company, a business, or an organization, and they're building innovation capabilities throughout the entire company, business, or organization.
Okay, so tell us, what are some of these neat projects that they're working on right now?
I located 6 baby strollers, not strollers, I'm sorry, but cribs that have the lift up and down sides, which are illegal and you can't use them anymore, and they've been banned, and destroy them and those kinds of things. Well, I told the students to destroy them, but bring me a usable product out of the crib. There's one group that's making working carts for each of the teams, which will have a set of tools, speaker system, computer link up, all the pens, paper, all those things that they might need, whiteboards, and it's all being built into an old crib. The other one is a hydroponics unit, which with the help of the Washington FFA Foundation director brought the suggestion that we could build a life cycle hydroponics unit that could be used in elementary schools, junior highs, high schools, to teach, one, the life cycle, and two, also how to get more vegetables, as an example, from a smaller plot of land. And we're estimating we can do tenfold once we're done.
Great. So what are the options as far as, do you have a certificate and a degree?
We have a short certificate, 18 credits, a 1-year certificate, and a 2-year degree, and it all transfers into our bachelor's degree.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right. If you wish to learn more about CBC's Center for Innovation and Design, contact Gene at 509-542-5555.
An Associate of Arts and Science degree from Columbia Basin College is a great foundation for students who wish to major in English, education, the arts, or communications. Today's employers seek applicants within these fields because they have good reasoning skills, they're adaptable, and can write and communicate effectively. So no matter where you go from here, you'll have the tools you need to succeed.
Keely Gant, the Director of Tech Prep and Workforce Enrollment and the co-organizer of GLAM, joins us now. Welcome, Keely.
Hi, thanks.
So, Keely, why are there still professions that men and women gravitate away from?
Well, I think today even students are still very much influenced by their parents, family, friends, and peers, and therefore tend to stick with something that's more comfortable for them, that they're known to do or expected to do.
So what are you doing to help change these perceptions?
Well, at CBC, we do have a very strong interest and support to encourage students to look into some non-traditional careers. We want them to explore different opportunities and see what's available to them. So we offer a variety of different hands-on experiences, GLAM being one of them, where we invite the students to come into a non-threatening environment where they're with fellow peers of the same gender or same sex, and are able to have a hands-on opportunity to kind of gain not only a new skill, but some self-confidence and motivation in the process.
Okay, and you mentioned GLAM. Tell us about GLAM and what the students did during this event.
Well, GLAM stands for Girls Learning About Manufacturing, and that came about as part of the Smart Map Expo. It's a premier networking event that happens at the track every year. And in partnership with TRIDEC, the Tri-Cities Economic Development Council, we developed this program in an effort to try to meet industry needs for more women in manufacturing, both locally and nationally. And we came together and came up with the event GLAM. And together we were able to really work towards an opportunity where girls could come onto the campus. We had over 95 girls that came for the event from all the different areas around the Tri-Cities area. We had 32 mentors that volunteered their time and took part in the event as well, and had some 12 really good, gracious sponsors.
Great. And I know it was very hands-on, like you were saying, and interactive. What were some of the activities that you had?
Well, as I said, 95 girls came, and we did divide them into teams of 6. We paired them with 2 mentors, female professional mentors, and together gave them an assignment. This year's assignment was a specialty handbag that met a certain need or requirement, and they took that product all the way from innovation to distribution. They were given an assignment of producing a budget sheet and workflow using some fake money that we had given them, and they shopped at the GLAM Mart and produced a product and gave a final presentation marketing their product.
Right, and you had an outpouring of mentors. What was the purpose of those?
Well, we really wanted them to see women in the industry, meet them firsthand, learn their experiences, what their academic background was, what their job is really like. So having those mentors really put a face to the position, gave them some role models that they could look up to. So we had, like I said, female mentors from all over the area in all different aspects of manufacturing. So some were senior engineers, some were project managers, some were in human resources, marketing or operations, or even the machine operator or someone in distribution.
So there's someone that they could look up to and see.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you so much, Keely.
Thank you very much.
GLAM will be held again next fall. If you have a student who might be interested in participating, or if you are a company interested in getting involved, call Keeley Gant at 509-542-4559. Stay with us. You won't want to miss hearing about our next student study abroad adventure to Bolivia. We'll be right back. Dental hygiene student Renee Mortimore became CBC's first study abroad participant this past summer. She joins us now with her newly stamped passport and stories from her experience. So welcome, Renee.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Huh?
Yes.
So why did you choose to do the study abroad program?
Well, for one, it had to do with dental hygiene itself, which was, of course, my career that I'm going into. And plus, it was a chance for me to travel and see the world. It was my first, out of U.S. experience. Plus the added benefit of helping, the kids in that community. So
wonderful. So tell us about this experience that you had. Understanding that you worked in an orphanage and in a place called Morachata.
Yep. The orphanage was really fun. It was a women's orphanage. And so it was little girls and women who would come and basically, drop their kids off if they went out looking for work. So it was a little school. And we had 2 portable chairs that we would use. And so we had the right equipment and stuff there. But when we went to Morachata, which is a little town up in the hills, we had the 2 portable chairs but 3 dentists. So the one dentist would sit in a chair and the child would be on the ground and he would do his extractions that way. So it was definitely different between the two.
Kind of eye-opening, huh?
It was eye-opening, yes.
Okay. So you had a quite unique experience where you not only were you learning, but you had a chance to teach. Okay, and you mentioned about the school. You said it's the first school that
Yep, it's the first and only school in Bolivia, the whole country of Bolivia.
For dental hygiene? For
dental hygiene. And one of the hygienist that was from Seattle went and started it, and it's specifically for the indigenous women. So it gives them something to work for and a chance to, help their community grow and help their community.
That's great. So how has this experience changed you?
I'm definitely a lot more appreciative and more aware of how nice it is in the U.S., as well as the profession itself of dental hygiene. We've had dental hygiene for years in the state of Washington, and they have had it for 11 years.
Well, thank you for going to Bolivia and coming back and sharing your experience.
Thank you very much.
This concludes this month's Campus to Community. If you would like more information on the topics covered today, contact information will be made available at the end of our program. Visit us on the web at columbiabasin.edu or call 547-0511. For Campus to Community, I'm Dawn Alford. Thank you for watching.